actually hate me.
Again, give it time. We just started.
Give it time. Give it time. Time is given.
Okay,
and
cool.
There's Abe smoking on his stogie. There is an echo going on. And,
Is it me?
Well, let's find out. I'll go. EU.
Killer tofu.
Duh. EU. And not you? Oh, wait.
I don't actually hear an echo right now.
Da.
No.
Do you hear it?
No.
Still?
No.
No echo.
Ha! Once again, it's Abe's fault.
It is?
Why?
Because
I don't
it's
hear an
Abe.
echo.
That's because you're the fucking echo.
Well, now you kind of
That's how.
buttered.
So you're saying
This
I got
guy
all the
has been
bass?
doing live sound for as long as I've known him, which is like 80 years, and he doesn't understand how sound works.
So you're saying I need to go all the way to the basement to get my headphones?
I don't even know why you brought those down there.
You guys had to play to a backing track. Fine.
Oh, okay.
This is a fucking thrilling start so far.
Yeah.
I had to go to the basement to get my microphone and my headphones.
Ooh.
Oh my Manta. And why were you?
Of course, I only had to. Well, because I was recording in a studio environment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like I didn't bitch about it when I went down there. I went, "Oh fuck, I gotta get some shit." Oh.
You
That
did
man
bitch about it?
was the whole way down.
Of course, he leaves it on, so we hear them. All right, I'm just gonna mute him. There we go.
Welcome back.
Now we don't have to.
everyone.
Hello. How's everyone?
Oh,
Hi.
great. How about you? How's the booger
All
factory
good.
feeling?
All right.
Yay!
Did you make a turkey, Chubby?
No.
He
I
still
did
hasn't
not.
fucking answered that question. Are you serious?
Why
What
didn't
is
you make a
wrong with
turkey?
you?
Dick.
I have
Yeah.
respect for the native people of this land that the white man committed genocide against and then celebrates it by calling it Thanksgiving. So I decided to eat 3, because Abe was there. Big motherfucking porterhouse steaks.
But he couldn't say that before. Had
No.
to save it for now. He had to wait till he could have a condescending monologue first to preface it. That
Well,
is
Well,
our
it's a lot easier to
job.
say it than it was easier to say it than type it, and I wanted to have an extra audience of 0 to hear it.
We have 0 viewers. Not even that one person who always hangs around.
I love that one person.
Me
that-
too.
I know. Too bad
That
they were
person
all
in
by a
the-
bear last week.
in their oneness.
Well, turkey's cheap. I mean,
Cheep, 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 cheep,
cheap.
cheep, gobble, gobble, gobble the cheap turkey. No, it was just, I didn't want to do a Thanksgiving dinner just because, like,
Why would you?
seriously, fuck Thanksgiving. I don't
Well,
care
fuck
about it.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But turkey.
But
Turkey
But
is
food.
delicious, and it was cheap and everything like that. Okay, now I can unmute him because he's here to be heard.
There.
There.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you for being considerate of other people, Abe. It's really nice of you. He says
It's
as
a
he
nice change of pace.
sucks on a giant cigar that's going to fill the entire house full of smoke. And Dad's going to
The
blame
entire
it on
house?
me.
You're literally smoking a cigarette right now. Like,
Yeah,
how
but
is
the
that any
cigarette-
different?
The cigarette
As a
will be
non-smoker,
gone.
trust me, no, they're the same.
No,
you
the
smell no matter
cigar
what.
is just gonna last for hours. That's why they have
I got
those
a window
cigar
cracked.
lounges. I'm just fucking with you, Abe. I don't
You
give
know
a
what?
shit about
Honestly,
anything.
Just breathe,
You know what-
and it's going to be a problem. So,
Yeah, seriously, Patty knows what's up.
yeah.
You know,
Why have you not killed him yet, Abe? Like, why? Are you waiting for me to help? Because I will.
I do think it's hilarious though when I smoke a blunt and it smells like 1998 in here. It's beautiful. It's like you come back in the room and you're like, holy shit.
You know, I'm pretty sure that's the year Half Baked was released.
I think you might be right.
It was 1998, yeah. Oh.
So, I have something really gross that happened to me last night.
Yay! Do tell.
Oh, do tell.
So my cat Fernando, he was running around the house being crazy on catnip, and I noticed there was a string attached to him, and it's like this, and I'm like,
I already know where this is going.
Oh, God, no.
Every cat owner knows.
Oh.
I'm just like, oh, it must be attached to his claws or something. Not thinking I'm stoned. And no, it was in his asshole.
Uh-huh.
Now the question is, how far in there was it? How much did you have to pull? Was it like a kid's birthday where it just
Yeah, I want to hear about the extraction process. Get down to the nitty gritty.
It was pretty in there. But when I first pulled on it, he goes, meow. And looks like,
Which, to be fair, wouldn't you? Or, well, maybe you wouldn't. Maybe it'd be a
and then
different
it was fine. And I just kept pulling. And I'm like, this is the worst. I have never had that happen. Oh,
Never really?
no.
Never!
My
Never?
freaking dumb dogs, you know, I have long hair, so they'll frequently just be goofing around doing dog stuff, and then we'll be outside, and then all of a sudden there'll just be a carabiner attached to the poop, and they both handle it very differently. For Gizmo, it's like, oh no, end of the world, and she'll plop down and try to drag it around. With Kit, she's just like, what do I do? What do I do? So she turns around, and it's like, everybody stop, I'll get a stick. Chill.
Yeah.
That happens to me in the shower. Just get some hair in my butthole. I have to pull it out, and I'm all like, ah. What's a face that looks like just pleasure and disgust at the same time? Just ah.
Is that kind of like when your arch enemy is shaving your back? Is it anything like that?
Did that happen?
I don't
with you
know. I
when
haven't
you
had.
were
I haven't had a good back shave in at least a fortnight, which is 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Was it that one time I did it? Is that the last time?
Abe's tongue is like sandpaper. That's blood of his victims on his tongue right there. Stick your tongue out again. See that blood? Blood.
Whoa,
of his
dude,
victims.
what did you do? What did you eat?
All sorts of blood
Why
of
is it so
his
pink?
victim.
Yeah.
I told you it's like sandpaper.
Sandpaper
I drank
ain't that
some
Dude.
bad.
red.
Do you like me?
I drank some red
Make an
Gatorade
assessment.
earlier.
Oh,
Are
you got
we
those electrolytes.
Yeah.
He's gonna be frisky tonight.
Yeah.
You better watch
That's a-
your ass, mister.
He's gonna pound so much hair up there and pull it right back out. It's gonna be great.
You remember the movie Welcome to the Dollhouse?
Yes.
I love that movie.
Yeah, for
And-
all the crazy shit that happens in that fucking movie.
Yeah. And I made my kid watch it last night.
What? Are you just systematically trying to break your child?
I think so.
It's officially
Break
the
her
stage.
in.
All right. If you can't handle it, you're not mine.
Yeah. And I also introduced Weird Al Yankovic to my kid last night. I was
Why
surprised.
did it take so? Why did it take so long?
I'm not
Because
sure.
it's not the 80s.
And
It's completely irrelevant. Weird Al has managed to be one of the only entertainers who can adjust and adapt with the times, eat shit and die.
Correct, but it's not the 80s.
you remember the
Yeah.
movie that he had?
UHF? Oh,
UHF,
memorized
yeah.
it. Yeah. Oh, supplies! Okay.
Oh boy.
So, but I love this song though. In Welcome to the Dollhouse, you remember the cute guy? It's like Welcome to the Dollhouse. But I never paid attention to the lyrics until last night, and it's probably because I had closed captions on, because that's what I do.
Yeah, that's
Isn't
that's
age a
an
bitch?
important thing.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, it's so good.
Welcome to the Dollhouse. It's
Yeah, I've
it's a
never seen
trip.
It's a trip. And there's so many parts that I'm like, oh shit. My kid is like, what the fuck?
What did you watch it on? Is it on Prime?
I rented it. I
Oh.
was determined to
This
scar
was
my
happening
child. Yeah.
one way or the other.
Yeah. And that takes
Even
a
if you
lot
had
for
to
me
just
to
ride
rent
to the
them.
best. Wow.
Mhm, yeah, there's so many movies you can just stream. Like, you really have to watch one to rent it. Like, oh man, $4 though? I could get some cigarettes with that. Kind of.
I can get two.
Oh,
Yeah. Depends on what
One
part
might
of
be slightly
downtown.
used.
Chubby.
That's it?
Chubby did the most romantic thing. Well, it was kind of romantic. It
I-
stopped being romantic
Tell
promptly.
you, he's
after
already lying.
promptly after the
believe it.
gesture. But for my birthday, he knew I wanted to see this anime called Your Name, and so he rented it for me. And he was like, "I rented it for you. You got 2 days to watch it. I'm going to bed," and it was great. I got to sit and watch it all by myself. It was.
Oh no, tell the rest of the story.
Wait,
Tell
back
about
up a
how you
little.
were. Yeah.
When was your birthday?
Oh, this was. Well, my birthday's January 28th, but
Okay, that's
It
what
was
I
years
thought.
ago.
I was like, wait a fucking minute. Somebody gave me bad information.
no, I
and
was
they're
still.
gonna die.
I was still living downstairs when this happened. I was still living like.
Oh,
with
this is
Chubby.
hugely
on it.
past tense. Okay.
Yes.
I thought you meant he did something recently that was good and
Oh
worthwhile.
fuck! The most romantic thing he's done recently is he didn't fucking hit me with a baseball bat before he sent me back upstairs earlier today.
I mean, it was your anniversary.
What are you
so-
talking about? Sent you back upstairs earlier. You had to go to Thanksgiving dinner.
All right, fine. That's what it was. But
Yeah. The most romantic thing I did was, hey, I'm recording with Casey. We need a bass player. Come downstairs now.
Sounds
And he
alright.
was like, oh. It was
uh,
fun recording. I had Casey, who is the guitar player and singer and songwriter for Cosmic Key, which was a band that I was in that COVID broke up. And then I said to Casey, I'm like, if shit happens with bands, you can always join Pretentious Pig. We could use your guitar playing skills, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, nah. But I've always wanted to see how him and Abe got along in a creative band thing going on. And I
Why?
got to witness that today. What?
Are they just like huge opposites or something?
No, they're actually very similar as far as guitar tone, like atmosphere and stuff, and being good lead guitar players and shit like that.
Okay.
not
And then
Abe's
just
a-
reminisce like how, well, they're both like, victims. So there's the victim bonding.
It's a support group.
Yeah.
They've got that shared
Oh no,
connection.
actually in Cosmic Key I was very quiet. I didn't talk a lot, and then when I did, it was always dick jokes.
Yeah, he didn't talk a lot in Cosmic Key. He saved it all
No.
up for when he got to deal with me.
Yeah, I was,
Sure.
Cosmic Key, I would just kind of play the bass and be like, all right, this is groovy. I like it. I'm high. And then I go to Pretentious Pig practice. All right, you fuckers, to do your homework.
Of course
Tom's
you didn't.
like, yes. Dave's like, yes. Abe's like, no. Speaking of which, Abe,
Yeah,
how's Thrash Unreal coming?
it's coming.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I might actually be able to play it tomorrow even.
Yeah, but today was really cool that happened, and it's going to happen again because we didn't actually finish what we were going to be doing. You're going to play Thrash Unreal to show Abe how to play it?
Yep. Yeah.
Do it. Play that one song where it's your name in the title of the song.
Before you start playing, my furnace is running. Is that fucking up the audio?
No.
Okay, good.
No,
Keep going.
we have to deal with furnaces. There's a huge furnace in my recording studio.
I know, but like I'm literally 3 feet away from it, and we know my phone's a piece of shit. So I didn't want Rachel to start playing, and then all of a sudden there'd be.
Well, if you have a piece of shit that close to your furnace, it'll probably start smelling after a while, I'd imagine.
I mean, I could put you right there, but we'll see.
It would start smelling much faster.
Way before. Exactly. All right, Rachel, go ahead.
I
Talk it
wasn't,
to us.
I wasn't gonna play anything.
Well, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I just wanted something to
Unbelievable.
lean on.
You're trying to break up this family, aren't you, by not playing for us?
I have been relearning all my old songs. I quit playing music because of some douchebags.
Oh,
Sorry.
15, 16, yeah. And so I kind of like got discouraged, and I didn't want anything to do with playing anymore, or trying to.
that sucks. I'm sorry.
And so, like, I never really played again, and I rarely touched the guitar because I would just get depressed. It kind of fucked with me. It's sad to admit that it kind of fucked with me. And I've been relearning all my old songs, and it's crazy how much I actually like them. Weird.
It's like
Yeah.
I always like every once in a while I'll go back and I'll listen to like stuff that I recorded years ago, and I'll just listen to it over and over. I call it musical masturbation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Mm-hmm. It's very
Also, I think just a natural part of an artistic process. Because, okay, so I'm clearly not a musician, but I'll go through the same thing with like recently pictures that are like 15, 20 years old. I'm going through them going, now I know what I wanted to do with that. So I'll tinker it up. And it feels very egomaniacal, like, yes, I'm making my pretty thing even prettier. Look at how awesome I am. But it's not. It's just growth.
It's something you're proud of,
Yeah. I mean, if you flick your nipples while you do it, that's between you and you
Yeah.
and whoever's watching, which is hopefully everybody.
The only thing is, it's really hard to flick your nipples when you're playing guitar. It's like
You gotta hold it really close.
it's really fast.
So when you hit the
You got the key is to get creative. Like if you play your bass really low, like I do. Shut up, Abe! Don't ruin this. No, you could you get some like super glue and just stick a fleshlight on there, and you could fuck your bass.
Yeah.
The audience never knows, or at least they don't say anything because they're trying to be polite.
calling the cops.
Unless of course it's like a Rammstein show where the dude just whips us.
Rammstein?
What? Yeah, Rammstein. What the fuck?
Rammstein.
Grandpa, put your drink back in if you're gonna be on camera.
Rammstein.
You sound like somebody's parents. I bought him a Rammstein record.
Rammstein.
Bruce Ramstein.
And he went and played Super Mario Brothers.
Anyway,
But
Rammstein?
like with them, they would just straight up like whip their cocks out and start fucking right on the stage. So
Yeah. I'm not against it.
Wait, like
Yeah.
each other
basically,
or audience members?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I mean, the video I watched, he whipped out his wiener and started peeing on another guy. So
He whipped out his
wiener.
wiener.
My dad beat up Gigi Allen before.
Yeah.
what?
I saw a funny post about Gigi Allen. Kind of. It was about a woman who crab walked on a bowling alley and shat a 25-foot long turd that didn't break. But under it said this was posted to Gigi Allen's timeline on Facebook. Huh?
Oh, there's a bug on my toe. Yucky.
That's what that
So-
reminded me of.
Look, there's a bug. Can you see the bug?
What kind of bug is it?
Aww.
It's a little pill bug. It scared the hell right out of me.
Oh,
Oh, eat it.
Hey.
eat it.
No.
They taste
Eat it.
like shrimp. Um,
Well, okay. Come over here and eat my. Ah, I dropped him.
I had a really good shit this morning. It was like wonderful. Yeah.
Well, cool.
I think he
So-
went to Narnia. He's gone.
Anyway, I relearned some of my old songs. And there's a few songs I have written that I'm like, oh, I love it. You know, it's just different.
Mhm.
And this hit me the other day, and I forgot all about it, but it's probably one of my favorite songs I've ever written. And I'm just going to play part of it because I don't remember all the words.
Yay!
Okay?
Do it.
Raindrops on my shoulder, but I really don't care. As long as you're near me, as long as you see me, I know the winds be fair. Lightning struck the mast and tumbled into the sea, taking apart messes that was driving me. Oh, the wind is so deep sea and we can, oh, hold on. Wind is out in the salty sea and we can dive so peacefully and got the chords. Running next to me. Yeah, there you go.
Love it.
But,
Yeah.
It just hit me one day, like, oh shit, this song. I haven't played this fucking song in 5 years.
Oh, got a cameo. What do you want?
All right, now that
Your
I
song roused the doggy. She got up from her bed.
I've made all the cats in heat too around the neighborhood.
I must have listened to that damn recording that I made of that Rainbow Kitten Surprise song like so
That's
many
really
times on repeat.
Yeah, it's really good.
You got
Thanks.
it stuck in my head, that's for fucking sure.
It's a good ass song. I give the song credit for being good.
Yeah.
I when I went to sing it, I never liked the singing I was doing at all,
Yeah.
to the point where I just said fuck it, and that track has a few mistakes on it. And I just left it on there. I don't care. Whatever. I'm not going to sing it well anyways, because that guy sings well. And when I was doing the vocals, I was just kind of like, why did I pick this fucking song? Like, it's fun, but why didn't I pick something I could do well, easily, to kind of start off my trip, my covering songs for
Journey.
the fun of recording shit journey. Yeah, you know, like my next song that I'm going to do is going to be Back in Your Head by Tegan and Sarah.
That's a good one.
That's a good song. I like it a lot. And then I'll eventually work my way up to In the Fire and Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force. Abe, I'm going to need you to play a guitar solo on that one.
Great. Do you want me to do the intro too, where he plays the guitar overhanded and just plays the notes with his pinky and thumb?
Stop.
I mean, we can have creative liberties over it. I mean, with the Tegan and Sarah song, I'm going to make it kind of sound more like a Bad Religion song, because the instrumentation they use is not going to be the instrumentation I use. And it's going to be my own rendition of it. So we could do that with Through the Fire and Flames. Like, for example, we could do a ukulele version of Through the Fire and Flames. The two ukuleles just and then we beat each other with them.
Sounds like we're gonna
Like, if you
need.
do it, please get video.
I was gonna say we might need some fake blood, but then it occurred to me that you probably would beat me till there was real blood coming out of my head.
I like to be authentic with my art. Theremin through the fire and flames.
Oh.
Theremin the fire and it doesn't work.
No.
I was trying to figure it out too, but it didn't.
Is
Did
it
we
called
pick
Through
up
the
any
Fire
views?
and Flames?
Mm-hmm.
That's redundant. What'd you say, Patty?
Before that, I was saying, did we pick up any viewers? I'm guessing no.
No.
Okay. Well, good. We don't have to say hi to
YouTube.
anybody.
The YouTube is not as good of a thing because it doesn't like give close friends notifications.
Yeah.
You know, that's how we got a lot of the view. Oh, we got a viewer who clicked on it out of
Holy
the four of us. Somebody.
Not me.
Okay, so
Gizmo
now we have a
maybe.
viewer. Hey,
Yay, hi,
viewer,
viewer.
just let you know, you're the only one. Anything you say or anything we say stays between the five of us. We don't know who you are.
Telling you.
Makes you one of the cool.
Oh my goodness. So I did this hold on, let me grab my thing.
Oh no. No, don't
And
grab
then
your
I'm
thingy.
gonna go
We
and
just
grab
got a viewer. Don't grab it.
So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
been a while.
It has.
Oh, boy.
I've been on working midnights for the last 2 weeks because my shift partner's daycare had a COVID thing, so
Ooh,
now
fuck.
he has to work the afternoons. So I've been fucked. I'm still not even sure what day it is
Well-
today.
You get paid probably better than you do at the lunch hour.
What do you mean? What? What?
Never mind.
Uh,
I'm saying you're a stripper.
I
That's the appropriate response to that.
I get
We lost a viewer. What'd you guys talk about while I was gone?
I do get a shift premium, a bigger shift premium
Yeah.
though for
Yeah, you do.
A shift cranium?
What is wrong? What are you doing? Bye.
A shift cremium?
Come on. Get in your bed.
All right, so I got one of those programs that's supposed to put like turn your face into like celebrity faces and stuff because
Yeah.
I wanted to do some funny ass videos and shit. So
Heavy emphasis on ass.
oh really seriously, here's my Billie Eilish. They just look terrible.
Hey, what's the deal with making all the deals all the time? What's the deal with that?
Like
Yeah, it
my
kinda
eyes
just
aren't even
made you-
open.
It kind of just made you look like somebody who would sell you meth.
Yeah.
A little wild.
Like here's Adam Sandler.
Oh God.
Bet you expected me to sound like Adam Sandler.
Like for some reason this thing thinks I have a dip in my mouth. Like it looks like I have a dip. I don't
Little
dip.
bit.
I do lots of disgusting shit. Mostly with
let me tell you about some of it.
mostly with Abe. But one disgusting ass thing I don't do is dip. I don't understand dipping. And when I see people dip, I look at them like dipping was like smoking used to be like, you know, like classy and sexy kind of. You know, it's not, but
Look
it
at
was.
me. Look at us. We're sexy.
Oh, with the like a French. Oh,
Let me tell you
but dipping.
Now you listen here. Let me tell you all about smoking. Okay.
Oh,
Your
Grandpa.
kids need to get more sophisticated with smoking a pipe. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the one thing you could say about smoking in comparison to dipping. Dipping there was never no, you want to be a sexy motherfucking cowboy motherfucker, spitting a can over there while you're trying
Yeah.
to talk to people.
For real.
Hey,
And
baby.
also, like,
Eh.
Just the bulbous like thing
The
Up
weird
there.
bulb.
and the drool and the bad breath, just every single part of it on top of, oh yeah, it's something you have to actively. I just like, yeah, no.
Like that's
But I
why
like sunflower seeds.
yeah,
anything you
Sunflower seeds?
Yeah.
No, that reminds me of Ace Ventura. I don't
I was
smoke.
going to say
It's
Ace
a
Ventura
disgusting
ruined
habit.
them for me. So
Yeah. I love sunflower seeds. I think they're great.
yeah,
But
they
you know,
taste
you
amazing.
spit those,
But yeah,
in the
yeah.
ground, they become part of the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's only if you're sitting outside like a summer flower, spitting sunflower seeds out while you eat them in the
I like to
grass.
do it.
Any other
I
time,
like
it's
to
a
do
little
it out the
inconvenient.
window while I'm driving.
Yeah.
And then
Lots
it's
of
like
people-
on my
Rachel's car
car.
is covered.
It's on the windows in the back.
Whoever's riding in the back seat rolls the window down. Oh no!
Like, here's what you do. You collect them in a pop bottle like this. And then you drive past a MAGA rally or a MAGA protest thing or something, and then you just all over out your window. And you just cover them, them MAGA shits
spit
with
in
sunflower
the
seed
thing.
shells.
I mean,
Yeah.
there was
and flowers will grow out of them. It'll be great. They'll serve a
There was
purpose.
Biodegradable!
there's a gentleman I worked with at a shop, and he would eat
gentleman.
sunflower seeds. Yeah, he was actually a pretty decent guy.
He's pretty gentle.
Yeah, he's a super nice guy. His symbols are way too high, but he's a super nice guy. And he,
Oh, that guy!
yeah, that guy.
Yeah, with the high symbols.
Yeah.
What the
super
fuck
nice
is
guy.
he doing? What the
I don't
fuck is
know.
he doing?
Super nice guy.
Good guy, though.
Good guy.
He's a very good guy. Yeah.
So he would just spit them on the floor throughout his shift.
Oh.
And the first time I
How
ever noticed
rude.
him doing it, I mean, it looked like we had an infestation of squirrels or something with all the sunflowers. He swept them all up at the end of his shift. You know, he always made sure to clean them up. But at first, I'm going like, Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck is going on here? Are you hoping to plant this little plot of earth? And he's like, oh no, I'll take care of it. Which, in retrospect, is way classier than the guys who chew in the shop, because you should watch where you walk around them.
I like how it's called chewing, but there's no chewing involved. I mean, with smoking,
suck.
there's at least something is smoking. You know, the end of the cigarette is smoking.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
Yeah.
about.
Chewing, they stick it in their, we all know how it's done.
Yes.
Well,
Bastards.
snuff is like snuff box, which is the French mostly would have like a snuff box, to what it is was tobacco and powder. And they would put it in their mouths and noses and shit.
Yeah, like when they snort
Yeah.
it. You
Yes.
snort it like yeah.
It's tobacco. I always thought it was cocaine. It's not.
You could buy. They would have it. They'd wear like poison rings that had little compartments, and they.
Yeah,
I had one of those for a while, like a proper goth kid in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Pyramid
I
collection.
had one too. But my
Ah.
Pyramid collection. Yeah, when I
Oh.
owned everything Zen, I don't think
What
so.
all right.
What, Chuck?
What do you want?
I was just gonna say you started talking about snuff boxes and so I got interested in the subject and I searched for it and that's not what you were talking about.
You ever saw the show Snuff Box?
Yeah, it's a funny show.
I love
Is
that
that
show.
the
Whoever's
Yeah,
fucking
that's a-
phone's going off, mute it. Jesus.
I don't think it's mine.
No?
Do it.
It's definitely Abe's. Why don't you mute your face?
If I could, trust me, I would. Just walk around with a bag.
Well, what the fuck?
All right.
It wasn't me.
What?
The last notice I got was
Yes, it was definitely me, Abe. When I'm accused of something, I immediately say Abe did it.
Where's my clipboard?
Yeah, right? For real.
So, do you assholes want to do some trivia?
Sure. I'm gonna fail
it's
at
up
it.
to- I would think it's up to Adam. Like, how long? You said you only have like an hour. This usually
I don't
takes us
care
an hour?
anymore.
Okay.
Well,
I don't care anymore.
Okay. Good. Let him
I
hurt.
miss you guys.
I miss you too.
So much that he's looking at his phone instead of us.
You know what I'm doing, actually?
Big guy.
I'm literally just doing this over and over again while saying the things for effect.
Nice.
Like, I don't care. I miss you
Action.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It'd be funny if there was like a big old pair of titties. Like, you know what I'm doing?
Oh yeah.
it'd
'cause
be
you
mine
hide
if there were titties involved. It'd be mine.
that. Yeah, I'm wearing a vest because I couldn't be bothered to put on a bra. You're welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Thank
High
you.
production quality. You're welcome.
All
All right,
right.
trivia time.
So, Chubby,
Bras are misogyny. What?
I'll let you go first since you did so spectacularly in the last one.
You did?
Oh, yeah, it's my turn to pick that entertainment shit.
So you got
Yep.
science, history, arts, entertainment, general, or geography.
Okay, that was for the viewer. What was it, entertainment? I'm picking this one because it's my turn.
Okay.
Kill yourself. I'm pretty sure I am the one who created
No!
that scenario.
It's
Bitch.
my turn. The white
It's
man
my
deserves
turn.
his turn.
Everybody stop trying to take it away from me.
When's it gonna be White Friday?
All right.
So, what road film highlights two buddies search for freedom on their way to Mardi Gras?
Something with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. I don't know. What is it?
Easy Rider.
Oh, man, that's a classic buddy movie.
Which Simpsons character says he was once a watch commander at Pearl Harbor?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one, right? I guess that would have to be Abraham Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're on the board.
Yay.
What movie's first sequel featured the subtitle On the Rocks?
I'm just laughing at all the movies that are popping up in my head. Rocky on the Rocks.
Right.
Gremlins on the Rocks. Friday the
We're all
13th
doing
on the Rocks.
What's the stupidest
Jaws
thing I
on the
can
rocks.
say right now?
Right.
Cliffhanger on the rocks. Oh wait.
That's another. Oh.
This is candy.
I'm gonna say Cocktail.
Arthur.
Who? You mean like,
The W
hey,
movie.
what a wonderful kind of way to learn to laugh and play and get along with each
Wow.
other. Hey.
No.
No. No, it's not,
We're
that's
back
not
now.
that one. Although that'd be an interesting mashup.
All right, give me another one.
What city is the TV show Sex and the City based in?
Oh my God, it's New York, right? Okay.
I had to go down
I was thinking it
five.
might have been a trick question like Chicago, but that'd be like,
Ugh.
oh,
Only
fuck
it.
yeah, right there, bud.
What did I miss?
Nothing important.
Chubby's.
I made a laugh.
Yeah. Oh fuck. So. Give you this goddamn point. What movie concerns the search for One-Eyed Willie's pirate treasure? God damn it! This is easy.
I gotta-
What
Yeah.
the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you pick that one?
All right, pick a new one. That's too easy.
Okay.
No, give it to him. You haven't won any of them other than last week. Let him
Yeah, that's
have
true.
All right. Fine. It's the Noogies.
I'm gonna give you that point, even if you are.
It. No,
fucking
it's the munchies, duh.
It's the creepies.
It's the spookies.
It's the under.
The spookies. Isn't that the one with the farting zombies?
Yeah, the gusty monsters.
Well, okay, you got. Now we're into a couple that you probably. Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Whoa.
Do it.
What screen duo first appeared in the supporting cast of 1949's The Egg and I?
Mork and Mindy?
Mom, Pa Kettle. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I
Look it
don't
up.
either.
Somebody search it while I ask him the next question. Which group starred in Magical Mystery Tour?
The Grateful Dead?
Come on. Roll up. Roll up for the mystery tour.
You got me.
What? Are you fucking serious?
I'm serious. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Beatles.
Well, yeah, dude, seriously, you have no idea how hard I try to ignore the Beatles.
Oh, okay.
They, because they are everywhere, and I know so much about them. I've seen Paul McCartney in concert. There has to be a wall to get.
No,
all
that's Pink Floyd.
Oh,
Yucky.
Stink Floyd.
In the TV series Leave It to Beaver, what was Wally's best friend's name?
Eddie Haskell.
Very good. Still hate
Ward, you were a little hard on the Beaver last night.
Who had a 1980s hit with the song "Is There Something I Should Know"?
What
Eddie
year?
Murphy.
It was a 1980s hit song. Is there something I should know? What group? You said what?
Oh, I said Eddie Murphy, but you just said group, so that wasn't it.
Okay.
Eddie and the Murphys?
Duran Duran.
No,
Did y'all ever hear Duran, Duran, Duran?
I'm
Who
actually gonna have a
voices-
stroke on camera someday. I swear.
Who voices
I wish you
Homer?
would tonight.
Who voices Homer Simpson in the TV show The Simpsons?
Oh, God, I don't fucking know his name. Oh, it was on the credits a bunch.
A bunch. Couple times. Guest starring.
Oh, I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. I keep wanting to say Hank Azaria, but that's that one guy.
Right.
Yeah,
He's Hank and Harry or everybody else.
He's all the other voices, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Dan Castellaneta.
God damn it. No.
No,
You
God
got-
damn it.
Oh!
Hilarious.
Douchebag. That's you, Rachel.
Okay.
Really could be anyone, depending on how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Art.
Douche. You gotta read it with the inflections, Abe. It's not douchebag. It's douchebag.
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 What? Art.
Don't do this, though.
Shut up. Shut up. Hesh wants sex. You want arts, history, science, general, or geography?
Give me arts.
Okay.
Uh,
Who wrote the novel Barnaby Rudge?
No idea.
Charles Dickens.
Oh,
I've definitely never heard of that one.
no.
What is by far the most famous painting in the Louvre?
It would have to be the Sun King.
Well, I can't imagine it has the draw that this one does every year.
Mona Lisa?
Yes.
It's in the Louvre?
Yeah.
Oh.
You
Thought it was
can't
like-
enjoy the Mona Lisa without a lot of lube.
I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it was in London.
Nope. The Hugo Awards are given for the best literature in which genre?
The Hugo?
Yeah.
Patty's got to take a shit.
No, I gotta not spout out words.
Would it be fantasy?
Would it?
Would it? Tell
I
us.
see
No,
I
this
see it on books, but I can't remember.
this isn't a trivia question. I'm genuinely asking you, douchebag. What? No, it's science fiction.
Science fiction.
Oh, what the
As,
fuck?
Hugo
as
Award.
that happened, so
I
I'm
thought it
holding,
was.
I'm holding Spider Robinson book,
Mhm.
and my tripod tonight is a book by Rob Grant, co-creator of Red Dwarf. So that was why
Oh, Red Dwarf. That's a good show.
That is.
I love Red Dwarf.
This is actually a signed copy, and it was given to me as a gift by a bootlicking conservative who I'm no longer friends with. So it's kind of a
It's like that one
Yeah,
time.
we're not friends with Edwin either.
I don't feel good.
Ah, got her with the smoke. Got her with the smoke.
Rachel, just don't put anything in your mouth throughout the whole show. And I mean anything.
I'm
I
giving.
digested that. That went in my esophagus, and I gagged.
God, I
And
hate
it's on
it.
the wrong.
I hate it when I gag when Chubby says
I
something.
know, it's the worst. You think you
Abe
got
Brown
it,
fan fiction, by the way, was my guess for the Hugo Award.
No.
What author created the character of Tom Hagen?
What?
Oh, God damn it. What author created the character of Tom Hagen?
I have no idea.
Mario Puzo.
Okay.
Duh.
I got no idea what that was.
My name's Mario Puzo. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. I got all this cotton in my mouth.
You put it succinctly. Like what?
Which novel did Joseph Heller write as a sequel to Catch-22?
Catch
Catch
23.
21.
What?
Catch 21.
Okay.
Oh, that is closing time.
Oh, so he went from an awesome band to a lame song. Got it.
Yeah. Who wrote the epic poem Samson Agonistes?
Agonistes, you said?
Agonistes? Agonistes?
Is it
These nuts.
Spanish?
I don't know. It just says who wrote the epic poem Samson Agonistes.
Okay, Abe, you know the rules. If you can't say it, don't ask it.
Okay, cool. What nationality was Pablo Picasso?
Spanish.
Indeed.
See, that was a much nicer question.
Shut up. What character is writer Colin Dexter most famous for creating?
Archie?
Inspector Morse. Which
Huh?
of the
Oh,
Which of the seven dwarfs comes first alphabetically?
depends on who Snow White goes to bed with.
Yeah.
Which of the seven dwarves has chlamydia?
The answer
Which
is
of them is
yes.
scratching a lot?
The answer is yes.
Would it be Dopey?
What?
Dopey?
No. It is bashful.
Oh, fuck Bashful.
Yeah.
He's so bashful. Fuck that fucker.
Hey, don't be mad at Bashful. He's got enough
first.
wrong. He's
He's
sad.
Of course he comes first.
He's
He comes
embarrassed
first.
all the time, and he comes first.
No, he
Wouldn't
just
you-
gets it over with and then he goes.
But then he feels bad. Oh.
I've been that guy before. Oh my god, I'd better just leave, but I can't leave until I come. It's rude.
It's rude. Don't want a bad Yelp review.
Oh!
Alright, which musical was based on H.G. Wells' novel Kip's The Story of a Simple Soul? You don't know the answer to this one, do you?
Time Machine.
No. It was half a sixpence.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have a sixpence, none the richer.
And
There she goes.
Mentu is the Egyptian god of what?
Spell it.
Mentu.
No, that was her answer. Is the Egyptian god of spell it. They had a god for everything. The only thing they don't got a god for is premature ejaculation. But I hear that's coming soon.
God, the Mentu is the god I didn't do it.
I do look like a
Mentu.
Jewish ant right now. Spell it.
Oh,
I do look like a Jewish ant, so for none of my ants would wear this shirt.
so you give up?
I think no.
Just
I
guess
don't
something.
even get to think about it.
I really want you to know the answer to this.
It couldn't be the god of cats, because that's Bast. And
Are you okay? It's war.
war. Okay.
War. All right.
I really wanted to guess so.
Now, douchebag.
War is meant to. That's funny.
Now, douche beige. Dush beige.
Douchebag.
She said it right. Dushbaj.
So
Ramstein.
you get to choose between history. Ramstein. You get to choose between history, science, general, or geography.
Ah, fuck. Watch me lose. Let's go general.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Good thing is,
Oh.
I know I'm an idiot, so it's not like I'm losing anything.
What is dentophobia a common fear of?
Dentophobia?
Dentophobia.
Ah, crap. Dent was... fuck it. I know it's not...
No ass.
I know it's not anything to do with teeth, but just to keep this moving along fast. Fear of teeth in the dentist?
Exactly.
What? You are full of shit. It is not.
Fear of dentists.
Hey.
That's what I did earlier with the New York, because I was like, oh, this is, I don't know. It's either a trick question or it's New York.
I'd have done the exact same thing, so I get you. Like, is it either going to be San Francisco or New York on that one?
Hey, Patty, how do you feel about the sports?
Hey, I feel not good at all. Hit
Great,
it.
'cause it means you're not going to get this one. What
Surprise.
is the heaviest of the 3 swords used in Olympic fencing?
They use 3? I'm going to say the one that's the heaviest.
It's an epi. EP.
Abe, what's the rules?
What?
EpiPen.
Kinda.
EpiPen, yes.
All right.
Did you get your EpiPen?
No, it's out of date. I couldn't spend the money
in
this
the
month.
cardigan makes me.
It's
It's,
It's okay. I got the money,
Aha!
gotta find you a nice Jewish boy.
Come on, they're all taken.
Waiter, taste the soup.
Bacon is the flesh of what barnyard animal?
You.
Did Rachel die? Holy shit! Oh! Well, what is it?
Well, I said pig, but
Okay.
I also feel like this is a Goonies type question.
Well, who
where we gotta
said
throw
who
it.
said you? Like somebody said you.
I had to.
I didn't hear pig. I heard you, and I was like, that's a good answer. But I mean,
It was one of those that I feel bad
I
for,
would've-
but I had to.
I would have given you the point either way, honestly. If you hadn't said pig at some point. How many meters is a lap in an official Olympic swimming pool?
Oh,
I'm gonna say 80 because I have no idea.
Okay, well, it's 100.
What? All right.
oh, okay, but it's 100.
Yeah. That's fine. You're wrong. You're close, but you're wrong.
What'd you do
Pick
this
wild
time?
thing out of your ass.
Why, Rachel? Why? Like the joke was in the middle of going on, and you took a drink in order to choke on it. It seemed.
He was thirsty
My
from
mouth
dying.
is dry.
Yeah.
Thought she had her
Right.
shit together way more than she really did. Which type of restaurant popularized the use of conveyor belts?
I mean, technically, like sushi restaurants do it a lot, but I feel like diners did that first.
No, it's sushi restaurants. You were right.
Was it? Okay.
No, she literally said it wasn't sushi restaurants, and then gave her answer.
No, she said she said I want to say, but
But
I'll
she
take
didn't
a
say.
point on a
But-
Semitic here. I don't care.
I want a 30-inch penis, but I'm stuck with this fucking 12-inch penis. It's too goddamn small.
I feel like the only reason
You're
you would
confusing
ever
your
want-
foot for your dick again, okay? We've talked to you about this.
Oh, he's a tripod.
I've hurt people doing that.
Which
Heard,
type?
not seen.
I already read that question. Oh God, I love that answer. What iPhone models were announced and released in 2017?
No idea. I'm not an Apple person. I'm
The-
gonna
the-
say, they all have stupid ass names too.
Yes,
Okay.
they do. You're right about that much.
You just count backwards from 12.
Yeah, but they do dumb stuff like the 5S.
Yeah,
and
but
shit
the-
like that.
But they also skipped one.
You're helping so much.
I know, I am.
I'm gonna give nonsense answers because I'm not gonna try to guess on this one. So I'm gonna say applesauce, Galaxy Plus, Luigi, his haunted mansion, flamingos in the park, and heroin.
Uh,
I got the applesauce, Luigi's Mansion Park, heroin.
you were so close to being correct. It was the iPhone 8, the 8 Plus, and X.
Oh yeah, I was super close. I was gonna say the applesauce Xbox. Yay!
What you said is no more nonsensical than releasing 3 iPod or iPhone things, the 8 Plus, and an X. It's like, ooh, what's the difference? The price point. That's it.
Yeah.
What do you get when you mix Scotch, sweet vermouth, and Angostura bitters?
What's that word, Abe?
Angostura.
How did you
Isn't
know
it?
that I was talking about that one? You said several words. I could have been talking about any of them.
No, that was the only one I stumbled over.
Right. Okay, but did you say it right?
Who cares?
Well, obviously Patty does.
I probably could have just said bitters.
You could have. But there's a few different kinds of bitters. But it wouldn't make any difference to me because I'm stuck on why anyone would put vermouth with scotch.
Sweet vermouth.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I got no
Because-
idea.
Because they have
Oh.
scotch and vermouth. And that's it.
Yeah, but yucky.
A Rob Roy.
Ah!
Which
I knew
think
that
is-
from a book. I've never had one though.
which-
Somebody told me once, and I don't know if it's true or not, that they said that some drunk girl stole a bottle of vermouth while they were bartending. And they thought it was funny that they did that.
Yeah, does vermouth have alcohol in it?
No.
Yes, vermouth
No.
will burn you, but like, um, guard, guard something.
Oh,
This-
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that the stuff made with cherries that is non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
So the stuff that makes a brandy old fashioned like taste good.
Yeah.
Why do I want to say gardenia? What the fuck's it called? But whatever.
Right.
Yeah, but vermouth hurts. Vermouth
Yeah.
burns, but it's a good. It's a nice.
I have a stole from the bar story.
Mm. Do we?
It
wanna
was
hear
a bottle
Or
of
do we-
Mount Gay rum.
Okay.
Yep.
In the game series Banjo.
I mean, I didn't steal it. My buddy
okay.
stole it.
You're not good at telling stolen from a bar stories. I can't see the comment. My tripod's in the
It
way.
was,
Danny Wimmer, I love you.
we love this guy. He's a
Yeah.
good guy.
He actually worked
Okay, I
for
love you by
Dan
default.
Kildee for a while.
Don't just like start talking about people's job histories.
What?
Yeah, and his social security number is.
Yeah, my God. And the address is.
Hey, so quick story about my buddy Dan here is he also went to Michigan American Legion Boys State.
Is that the Legion?
And he was part of the he was a state representative or something like that, because you run for different offices all the way up to the highest state office. And they, like, in recent years, like, misogyny has, like, definitely taken a hold and sort of been, you know, sort of nurtured, and so you get stupid crap nowadays, like the boys passing a law saying that any representative of girls' state has to, like, wear a dress if they come over to boys' state, you know, and shit, yeah, real bad. But Danny blew me away, because what he did, he helped that year. They drafted legislation to formally secede from Boys Nation. And the advisors came to the guys who were writing this legislation and were like, look, we're not saying there's anything wrong with what you're doing. We just want to make you sure that you are certain you want to go forward, because there's no precedence for this. We have no idea how to go forward. So we're going to have to kind of learn as we go. And they're like, oh, yeah, definitely. We definitely want to fucking do this. I was just like, yeah, there you go. Fucking really shake shit up. I was really proud of him. Now,
Awesome. But
something
when I learn about the American Legion from you, because I have never heard anybody talk about the American Legion in my life before you.
Well, you go down south, how many people talk about the Piggly Wiggly?
I don't know.
I thought it was funny because, like, I'm really into, like, you know, like, sociology and different
Stuff.
You know, and so, like, I think it's interesting, like, small towns, they, like, there's a moose club, like, people have a big moose and they say, like, weird, like, fucking Fred Flintstone. So it's like a whole different thing to me, because I've never, I mean, there was the Freemasons we thought were weird, and, like, there's VFW.
Oh, we are weird. So.
Gryffindor!
No, the ones that here in town are like.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
A Freemason cigar?
Master Mason cigar, yeah.
But I find it interesting that these, like, little social clubs, because I never grew up around that.
Yeah.
Social club to us had too many fucking family members. That was our social club. So I don't know. It's interesting.
I do have some neat stories.
That's why I make jokes.
I'm gonna wrap up trivia, but I do have some interesting stories about the Legion, which
Rachel,
I will get
what
to.
did you fucking do?
Yeah, what'd you do, Rachel?
Get
So
started.
In the game series Banjo-Kazooie, who is Banjo's little sister?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Never played it.
Tootie.
Tui.
Judy.
What iconic
Ooh.
Hawaiian object was based on the Portuguese braguina? Yeah, it's true, Danny. It is truth adjacent.
A tiki mask?
What?
I don't fucking know. A tiki mask. I'm
Ukulele.
not Hawaiian or Polynesian. Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, and oh, these are fun. A peck is how many imperial quarts?
Could you repeat that? Your audio cut out.
A peck is how many imperial quarts?
I love you. A bushel and a peck. A bushel and a peck. And a hug her up. I want to know what he mumbled. It was probably very funny.
Probably. 12.
You're not that far off. 8.
I have been like an increment away from numeric totals that
Yeah.
are coming out of my ass about
Yeah.
things that I don't know what they are.
Damn it. Okay. So, tallying up the points, and I gave each of you an extra point since we did almost cause Rachel to drown in a... Oh, is it a cigarette, or were you taking a hit off a cigarette, or were you drinking
We almost
something?
killed her with the cigarette.
Okay, cool.
But then, I don't remember which one of you got her with water shortly thereafter.
Chubbs got her with the water. So...
Need her wet.
So,
Pretty sure I got her with the cigarette, but we all got her with the water. I think that's how that went. I'm not sure.
so Pork Belly has 3 points. The Vermouth Burns is 4 points. And Resin Bagels is 6 points. So that means that Chubbs won.
Yeah.
He had to get one once.
Yeah.
So just take the entertainment category and make it not a category, or let us all pick entertainment.
Or
I
like-
might have...
disperse.
I wouldn't mind
Otherwise-
if it was just all entertainment.
Okay.
I was
Sorry.
going to say we could do that. Otherwise, take your entertainment questions and just add another question to each category
I will work on
like
that.
that is relevant to that. Because, yeah, that does seem to be the strong suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What was I gonna say? I don't know.
Or
Fuck it.
just
Oh, I
mix
get
them
to
all
make them do
together.
stuff.
Like, what if we just don't have a category? You just come up with as many of whichever categories you want. Just miscellaneous. We get what we get.
I don't trust Abe.
Between
Nor should you,
compartmentalizing my
I don't trust Dave.
nor should you.
The way he's traumatized.
So I don't know if I could I'll try and mix them up, but that would take time, and I have to compartmentalize my life between self-loathing, depression eating, and regular eating. And you would have
Hey,
you
me
have no
too.
idea. You have no
If you
idea
want
how
me to
much
take that job from you, I will. I can handle it.
like you have no idea how much of my day is just dedicated to eating, okay?
Probably as much as mine.
So, I did just want to say, and actually, Greg Baston, or whatever the hell he's known as on Clownvis, but he was a guy who watched the show a few times. He's from the Clownvis
Yeah.
Mafia. He's actually a member of the Sons of the American Legion, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm a member of the Sons. The thing about the Legion is, at its core, it's a really cool thing because they're basically an advocacy group for veterans, making sure veterans get their VA benefits, making sure they get their GI Bill benefits, you know, and the one like thing that I sort of have a problem with is that they do kind of promote nationalism in a very blind way. But there's also this interesting rift in the American Legion, because there is the American Legion and the Sons of the American Legion. The Sons of the American Legion cannot exist basically without the main Legion. But the American Legion Auxiliary is its own thing. Like, they don't... If the American Legion folded, the Auxiliary could still operate out of the post. And there's actually a few where very, very misogynist men tried to treat the building like it was their own personal boys' club, and so they would attempt to marginalize the Auxiliary. And there was a post near my hometown, and they decided that they were going to take everything and lock the Auxiliary out. They didn't want the women as part of the thing anymore. And then it came out that not only could they not do that because the actual Department of Michigan American Legion owned the building, but they got the police involved because a bunch of the stuff they took belonged to the Auxiliary. And since the Auxiliary is a separate entity, these guys, here are these old, grumpy, misogynistic men, and they almost got arrested for stealing from the Auxiliary. And there were problems with posts. There was when my dad was state commander for the Legion, there was a post in the UP, and they were completely marginalized, the Auxiliary. And my dad explained, if you want a successful post, all branches of the Legion family have to be involved. The Auxiliary, the Sons. And they're like, oh, okay. The next time he came back, this dipshit Youper walks up to my dad and goes, oh, hey, Commander Brown, we took your advice and we threw the Auxiliary a couple bones. And right in front of the whole fucking delegation there, my dad goes, no, you didn't listen to what I said. You know, I learned a long time ago you don't shit where you eat. And just humiliated these guys in front of like half the state delegation, the entire Auxiliary. And needless to say, now that Legion charter doesn't exist, but the Auxiliary is still operating there. So, you know, fuck those assholes. Just because you're a vet doesn't mean you're any less of a dickhead, you know?
Yeah.
And it doesn't give you the right to be a prick. Is basically the gist of it. Now, Chubby, on the other hand, see, there's no pretension there because the only thing he's done special is open for Guar, and he's a dick regardless. He has some... He has, I don't know, there's some integrity to that he's just a prick no matter what the highs and lows are.
True.
Yes. Well, at least...
It's true chaotic neutral. He'll serve himself, and that's it.
No.
Oh.
At least
also,
all
Rachel
I know
will
about...
blame you for what just happened.
That is your fault.
It
See,
is.
Abe, when it comes to taste, the only thing Abe knows about it is that he does it a lot.
Yep.
He said American Legion 40 times.
Did you really count them? Like, do you have tally marks on a piece of paper?
What do you think the clip bar's actually for?
Oh!
Actually, no. She has an app on her phone. She's letting her run out. It's like a step
There it is
counter
again.
on the counts the amount of times you say the American Legion.
It's a new game on Google or Apple Play.
Called Humiliate Abe by...
Yeah, you
Counting all the-
how many times he says American Legion.
Fuck.
Here's my impression of Abe. American Legion! American Legion! Ah!
They don't have great alcohol, but I can tell you right now, it is dirt cheap if you ever get a chance to drink at a Legion post. Rachel,
Oh, I had my 21st birthday at a Legion post.
Really?
yeah,
Oh my god.
I got very drunk.
I would imagine so.
it was a good time.
And Abe DJ'd it for me for free and let me pick all the songs. Let me tell you, I put the Growing Pains theme song at the end for a reason.
So,
You know, so you can be drunk and sing along to it.
yeah.
Show me that smile again.
What else is on there? It was, I think you had a song by Horse the Band on there.
No, I didn't know who they
No?
were at the time.
I know The Greatest American Hero was on there.
No, I don't know that song.
What? Believe
I
it
don't
or
know that
not,
song.
I'm walking on air.
Oh, that's the name of that song?
Yeah.
I call it that one song
yeah,
from that show.
You had that on there because Rachel. Oh, never mind.
You gotta fart.
Yeah.
Well, I did, but the shout.
You yell her name, you scare her. She doesn't laugh at
Well,
that.
if I make loud noises, I tend to
You're in
pass
the headlights.
gas, so. Anyways,
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Yeah, no, that was funny.
My baby takes the morning
I
train.
knew it was coming. Figured I'd just sit and lie back and wait for it.
No, it was funny because I forgot that.
Title of your sex tape.
Volumes 1 through 12, yeah.
Uh,
For every inch of your foot.
Yes, that's right. My
Yeah,
cock
yeah.
foot.
Yep.
uh,
They call them old cock.
Old cock foot.
Where did he go? We'll follow the pecker tracks.
funny. I do have a new funny broken English thing I read on a like a forum or something. It was any sexy ladies, I could use a BDSM right now.
All right.
I
It might
Oh,
not
man,
be
I wish I
broken
had
English.
that.
might just be very specific needs.
was like, I could use a BDSM right now. I'm like,
Can't we all, bud?
yeah,
did
me
anybody
too.
Did anybody see the video of me jerking off?
I was in the
they
room
didn't
when you
do
posted
that.
it.
Well, the email said if I didn't pay them, that all my contacts would be sent a video of me jerking off.
Oh, but that's
And
the
I
thing,
was
we're
like,
not
I
your
have
contacts
no
anymore.
shame.
Yeah, we're not your contacts anymore. We all blocked you.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed out.
I'm sure we did. The
Because I
best
didn't
30
pay them.
seconds of anybody's camera time.
I see
Oh, I
one of
wish
those
masturbating
floating
only
around.
took 30 seconds. I'd save so much time.
Same.
Be like,
You're talking to
"Ah,
women.
all right, back to work."
Oh,
Well, the
I take
funny
so many
thing to
bath-
me is they pretty much just ripped off whatchamacallit, Black Mirror.
Black Mirror. Yeah.
Mm.
Like
Yep.
anybody's gonna fucking fall for that.
Yeah.
Stupid people will. Or
Yeah.
not stupid, naive people. Or younger people
Well, the thing
who
is-
watch Black Mirror and are like, oh my god.
You know,
Like,
they
we
were
all
asking for
dumb
like,
and teenagers. Go ahead.
well, yeah, I'm still dumb, but not
Yeah.
a teenager.
Yeah.
They were asking for like $500, and I was like, man, you'd have better success rate if you asked for like $5. Because I mean, I'd do that. Like,
Right,
oh,
like,
this
here
is
you
probably a
go.
scam,
Sure.
but it's just $5. Here you go.
Yeah.
say 20
You know.
bucks. Say $20. Make it 50. Dude, we don't have $50. That's okay. We don't have 20.
God, what is that from?
Basketball.
Oh yeah, basketball.
20? Make it 50.
Yeah.
That's a great tactic. Speaking of basketball, has anybody else seen Sassy Justice? Or
Justice.
Don't even know what it is.
Oh, it's a
There's a
wonderful
surprise.
video that
oh, you need to see it.
it's a wonderful video that I posted in our group and said it's kind of long but totally worth it.
Ooh.
And it's like
Did I
15
watch
minutes
it
long,
then?
so it doesn't surprise me that none of you watched it because you know who takes a shit for 15 minutes, right?
I might have watched it. What happened in it? Tell me.
It's about deep fakes, and it's like one of those Dateline segments kind of,
Yeah.
but hosted by a guy named Fred Sassy, but it's really just a guy with a Donald Trump deep fake and like a fro wig, and he talks like this, Sassy Justice, but it's Donald Trump. It's fucking hilarious. And they're talking about deep fakes, and all the people they're talking to are deep faked, and then it cuts to commercial, and it's Matt Stone with a Mark Zuckerberg deep fake trying to sell kidney dialysis. Come on down to Cheyenne Dialysis, and it's fucking Trey
Yogi?
Parker does an Al Gore deep fake and does his Al Gore from South Park voice, like I am super cereal, but it's like actually Al Gore. It's fucking hilarious.
There's a what is it? The one researcher that shows how to prove deep fakes. It's it's a deep fake of Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews for some reason. And she's talking like Julie Andrews too. As you can see, this one is totally fake. And then then they show deep fakes, and it's just a puppet. Like, watch this deep fake of Tom Cruise. Hi, I'm Tom Cruise. Vagina poop. You gotta watch it. It's fucking hilarious. They do Jared Kushner, but they put his face on like an 8-year-old girl. So it's just, you know, because
Wow.
you know,
My daddy-in-law Trump.
he says the Holocaust never happened.
So
Anywho, it's very, very funny.
Yes, you
you
have
know,
to say it.
it probably is funny, but the thing is, it's probably not far from reality.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vagina poop.
Vagina poop.
Yeah.
You just really need to see it, Rachel.
Title of your sex tape.
Do we get babysitting money when Rachel and I are on here? I swear to God.
I did a Kickstarter for that. I'm hoping to get you guys back pay.
Thank you.
You know, I guess it doesn't matter where on earth you guys are watching us, because if we start choking on a marble, you're just going to let us choke anyway.
Yeah. True. We'll have given you the marble though. So.
This is
Like, here,
this is
guys.
why-
We're finally gonna get some hits.
These taste so good. Gotta swallow fast though, just like your mom.
Oh, if my mom swallowed fast, I wouldn't exist.
There's an alternate timeline where that beautiful horizon exists. Someday
Abe's a beautiful horizon.
Yeah.
He is. Emphasis on beautiful, not wide.
Unless I have a bowel movement and I coat the edges.
Remember those good jokes I wrote for Abe about Abe's butthole?
That you wrote? Yeah. You worked so
I
hard laboring on it.
You know, like Seth Rogen can't steal them.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might. Probably already.
No.
Fingers crossed.
Seth Rogen never steals jokes. Who steals
No.
jokes? Huh?
Dan
Jimmy
Cook.
Fallon's team.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the like mainstream crap fest performers now do, but they also like take jokes from each other. I remember years and years and years ago when I was a kid, I was like Comedy Central obsessed and like HBO Comedy Hour obsessed, and I remember seeing a Drew Carey 1 hour special. So this is like, I don't know, 95 ish. I'm little, but like I don't remember what the joke was, but he said like 4 different jokes that I'd heard from other comedians within the like previous 3 years, and as a 5-year-old I was like, hey now, that's not right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure it's
It makes me
part
wonder
and
though
parcel.
if it makes me wonder though also because of so many comedians were also writers and collaborators.
Yeah, that's a
Like-
valid point.
So
Yeah.
I can't help but wonder like how many of those jokes got reused with the other comedian's consent,
Yeah.
or did they write it for that other comedian
Yeah.
and they were
Right.
just rambling it off, or are they just legitimately Dane Cook? You know.
I have a theory.
Nobody
I have a
cares.
theory, and I'm going to apply it to music, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's not always what the joke is. It's kind of how the joke is told sometimes. Because if you break down the jokes, you can break them down to very simple things. You know, like, black people do this, white people do this, kind of, you know, and then make a whole set based on that single premise, right?
You've heard of the
Like,
Great
take Co-
Pyramids.
Well, imagine the Great Pyramids with boobs. That's a Saturday Night Live reference. But anyways, and actually that's a very good one, because that whole thing was based on comedians with catchphrases. So they took that and made that joke, which is a series of the same joke over and over, into another joke. Like, take
Abe, could you
Cocaine
start
Jesus,
talking
for
about
example.
the American Legion again? I'd really like some more American Legion stories.
This is the riff for Cocaine Jesus, right?
Yeah.
But when you just now you have keep you around, don't drag me down. It's the same song, but when you listen to both the songs at the, back to back, they're absolutely completely different, and you might not pick that up.
So the analysis you more or less made is valid, but it's also like hugely obvious, because how many different things in the world are nothing but a rendition of Who's on First, just done differently?
Yeah.
Correct.
Like literally, not even comedies, like even just like dramas and horrors will do the same thing, and I'm sitting here like, third base, we get it, moving along. But
it reminds me of when Spock and Kirk pretend to fight with each other in order to get out of situations. Like, oh, Spock, you're blah, and then, as a distraction. That kind of reminds me of Who's on First.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
all right.
I just wanted to bring Star Trek into it so I can piss all three of
when
you
they
off.
do it, so
You ever play Star Trek baseball?
Comedy is hilarious, though.
Comedy, it's so funny, man. It's so not Star Trek. That's what Rachel's saying.
Oh. Star Trek is capable of being really funny. I mean, look at Star Trek 5.
You mean the one with God?
God, yeah.
God was in that one. Kirk was like, oh my God, it's God! I love William Shatner's roast when he rode in on a horse, and one of the roasters was like, I'm so glad you did that, because now I can say fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Only probably said it a little better.
Yeah, they didn't stutter.
Yeah.
A little more well rehearsed,
George Takei, like toupee.
Oh my.
All right. Hey, do we have any news from the Revolution, Rachel?
Uh-oh.
Wow, that was a
harsh sigh.
yeah.
Well, in Michigan, these Trump supporters and Proud Boys and so on have been, they still are denying the election, which is so fucking ridiculous. And they're nuts, and they go to state capitals, and Proud Boys are like, and I think they're going to be macho, but they've been there every weekend. And
their AR-15s are not convincing anyone. We know they're fucking gay. So, assholes.
And, yeah. And in Lansing, there was some scuffles today. Yeah. And my favorite part, though, because I was watching a live, a guy I know, is the Michigan militia. No, I can't think of the militia name, but they were like arguing with the Proud Boys. Like they were like bitching at each other, and I thought that was great. Yeah.
About what?
Because the Proud Boys were trying to instigate a lot of shit. That's what they do. They are instigators.
Yeah. They
are. Remember, I talk about this hierarchy of these nationalists, and Proud Boys are like their wild card groups.
Wild card.
Yeah, they cause, like, there's never been a peaceful Proud Boy like event.
Yeah.
There's always, and there's a reason, because they're not. They say they're not racist, but they kind of have racist ideals.
Boy,
They're-
that is an understatement.
Yeah. But they claim it's not racist. And they're chauvinists.
They're there to start a fight and shove their bullshit ideals into everybody's face,
Yeah.
but are also cowardly simpletons who seem to think that because they're special for hating people for no reason, that nobody else has the right to go, oh, but you're fucking stupid. It's like
Yeah.
they go into these wonderful fantasies and don't anticipate ever what the natural recourse is from the logical world to
Yeah.
either laugh in their face or squish them. I always imagine them as like the kid whose forehead you hold and he's swinging away and you're just like, yep, nope. That's what the Proud Boys are to me. We're just
I
getting
actually,
their heads like, yep.
I actually lost it. I try to hold on to it, but then you start doing this, and my brain gets all distracted because that's funny.
It's really funny because the Proud Boys absolutely love the antics and rhetoric that our beloved POTUS barfs into the mic daily, or onto Twitter daily, and it's so funny because they literally like. I feel like it's the same thing that really, really like hard fringe religious groups do too, where it's like if you do the follow-up question and there's only two reactions they have to the follow-up questions, which is either flip the fuck out, and say no, there's no way that's true in any universe, or they just ignore that you said it. Yeah. And keep moving forward with their own rhetoric without allowing any sort of input coming their way to affect their worldview.
Well, the internet has a lot to do with these groups, like these newer ones. Like the militia is old school, and so they have like
2 cups and a string.
Yeah, and but,
hey! They got their guns and they're sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, we're going to the Capitol. Yeah, bring the AR.
He did it much better.
But these alt-right groups, that's what they are. Is they are a new generation of hate groups where they are trying to be more acceptable in a sense.
That's working so well.
No, I'm talking about like people like Richard Spencer. They would dress nice on purpose and like they would do this like, but we're not that bad, like we're not. It's all acting. It's all fucking acting, and it's all like almost like high school cliques. It's really the dynamic of these people are so weird. These groups. And I think that's a lot of like the militia, like seeing the militia and then the Proud Boys, because one is like super like traditional, respect. You don't throw the first punch, kind of thing. They're not aggressive. And then we have all these fucking nerdy dudes that hung out on Twitter and like, I hate being good too. I'm an asshole. We're friends now. Let's start Proud Boys. And then they, and
kind of to equate it to a fictional realm that we all love.
Yeah.
The hierarchy, I always picture it as Hedy Lamarr from Blazing Saddles, and then Taggart, and then the shit kickers. Like that's kind of where it is. There's the ones who want to orchestrate everything, put on the facade enough so that they can get away with shit. And then there's the actual ones who are going to roll around in the mud, get in trouble. Hey.
Where exactly does Pawn in Game of Life fit on your...
Yeah, where's Mongo in that hierarchy?
Yeah.
Mongo is a pure soul. He's just used. So I don't think
he's a pawn in the Game of Life.
Yes. He doesn't belong with them. And he repents.
Who punches horses.
Well, see, the thing, too, before I lose this train of thought, is that what I'm saying about the internet and what it has done with these groups is that they are pretty much taking online trolling, but doing it in person. So they're like, no, I said this shit. I'm going to fuck with you. And they're a lot more aggressive than like when the Klan would come through town.
Yeah.
You know, and which fuck the Klan, fuck all of them. I'm not saying any of them are good by any means, but that's why like these stupid little groups and that are getting bigger. Because when did you guys hear about the Proud Boys?
2016.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
because it became a hit like instantly because of the internet.
It's like
Yeah, it travels fast.
Yeah, trying to compare like the all these hate groups. It's a lot like trying to compare like a loose and a solid stool after eating China buffet. I mean, that's what you're comparing.
Okay, so you guys remember Milo Yiannopoulos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, See, you talk about them having racial ideals or racist ideals, and it's like, I don't know, man. I think they kind of gotta have ideals first. They're racist, yes, but I think their complete objective is just simply to piss off mainstream
Trolling.
ideals. Yeah, just to troll simply. And I say that because one time Milo, who is the gay Republican, or gay conservative, and he knows he doesn't make sense, and he wears it on his sleeve, and he uses it to rile people up. Well, somebody said something to him about, it mentioned God, and then he then referred to God as a her, and didn't say anything else about it, and they moved on with the subject they were talking about. It never got brought up, but I was like, I bet you that he purposely did that to try to get somebody to ask him about why he thinks God is a her, because he's already a gay conservative. So he already doesn't make sense, so he's just going and aggressively not making any sense just to get people to start. He was banned from Twitter so early, like he was around for like a few months, loud as fuck, and then just done.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard his name in a long time.
No.
I think it's, I had interviewed and talked to a lot of these alt-right people, and for a documentary thingy and research, and it's a lot of these people are such actors. It's all it is trolling. They want to upset other people by saying, no, I'm not going to excuse my behavior. Like, they just, no. Like, they don't care.
They want your reaction. They don't. Yeah. It's not actually, well, some of them, I'm sure, there's at least a threat of it. But yeah, there's something psychological about the will of someone who gets off on just like riling people up on such a deep and fundamental level.
It's like a tribal system,
Yeah, it really is.
Because
and
it's like they feel united with hate.
Yeah, and then they also
say racist things.
Well, not only united, but then that creates a false idea of superiority to them. Like, do you guys remember before the racists took over this, when this was like a meme thing where it was like, hey, tricked you to look at it, haha. That's what they do. It's haha, I tricked you to look at it. Well, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, haha, I tricked you to be racist. I tricked you to say a racist thing.
Yeah.
What do you think of this frog? Oh, I like that frog. It's a cartoon frog. It's a racist frog. You're a racist.
Yeah. And I've never understood that psychosis. I've never understood it. I can't empathize with it.
It's not racist, though.
So sick. No, it's just
No, it's just something they took somehow.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like it's just because they want to like do racist things and then go, I'm not racist. What you got? Oh, you're name calling now. Just because I was being a total racist and you called me a racist, now you're a whiny name caller.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
just this mushy mess of
Exactly.
bullshit.
Something.
what happens if they win though? What happens if they fight the good fight and fucking win? What happens? What do they do? What is there sitting in a throne of victory with a drink? What does the world have to be like in order for them to be like, all right, it's good, we can stop. We don't
They
need
never.
controls anymore.
Well, that's just it. First of all,
you know.
something I've been wondering for a long time with a lot of shit. Something that really confuses me, for example, is you look at how much money Apple made when Steve Jobs kind of took it back over for a while. But one of the things Steve Jobs did is he stopped all charitable contributions. But us, all four of us being from the Midwest, we all understand just how bad the Koch brothers are and were. And but here's the thing, like the amount of money they spend on charitable contributions compared to their wealth
Koch
is
Science
astronomical.
Foundation.
What?
Yeah. The Koch Science Foundation.
Well,
NPR.
but
all these things that, granted, we know they're just tax write-offs for them, but that is money going into the thing.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that thing where someone's already paid for the food and they just
I hate this video because you don't squirt in it. It would have been better if you cream pied it.
I'm never letting anyone in this chat ever make me a sandwich. Just saying it right out front.
Uh-oh, he died.
Good.
But one of the things I'm curious about with that is that they're giving to these charitable organizations and stuff is, are they doing it for the tax write-off, the notoriety, or something I've been suspicious of is not so much your street level Proud Boys and militias and KKK and all that shit, but the guys who are orchestrating all this, do they have any sort of values or ideals at all, or is this literally just entertainment for them, watching the country rip itself apart? And you look now with like the loss in Georgia, and now Republicans are saying they're not gonna vote in the primary so that they hand the Senate over to the Democrats in sort of what is essentially a scorched earth tactic by Republican standards. And so I can't help but you see the infighting. None of these groups are unified. Like you were saying, you have the Proud Boys and the militia fighting. There's been instances where you have several different hate groups in the same area, and they will clash because their hate is much gooder than the other guys' hate. And it's like, do they actually have any values? And it makes me wonder, like, we know the bullshit's going to get amped up in 2024, and it's going to be interesting to see what flag they march under there and how much more fractured all these groups become, because this election cycle wrecked the wrecked conservatives as far as they have no idea who they're standing behind. You have most of your sort of brain dead zombie conservative followers. They honestly think
I know
that Trump should.
Republicans that hate Trump. They didn't vote for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
They were embarrassed by, they were completely fucking embarrassed.
Yeah, I know conservatives like that too. But again, so we have an election that unified the left and even pulled a lot of your center-right people over to at least a little left of center. Meanwhile, sometimes when I read these articles and everything, it really does look like the right is, they want a civil war, but
They
I'm not sure they want to
They
fight it with.
do.
Yeah, they do, but I'm not so sure they know who the hell they're going to fight when it happens.
I think they want to
know
fight whoever they can fight to make themselves feel superior, even if that's each other.
Precisely,
I think they just want to fight.
it's just that there's, and I think that you see a lot of conservative talking heads kind of backing away from doing any sort of mainstream dialogue to those people because they're going, oh fuck, I've got a bunch of people who are armed to the teeth who want a civil war, and they just might end up killing each other before they even get to the left.
Well, like even right now, is Trump hates Fox News. He's saying Fox News is fake. And the funny...
Well, he's right, but I mean...
and
he's right for the wrong reasons.
yeah. But they were on his side. And now they're like, ugh, and they're kind of backing away from Trump. And now Trump is like talking about like these stupid InfoWar like tiny media that is all conspiracy related and fear with these actors. Alex Jones and all them. They're fucking actors. And they're not going to have real information anymore. These people that are cult following. And that's fascism. That's one of the first steps of fascism. You destroyed the media. You make people not believe things that are actually happening. Like the coronavirus.
Yeah, you didn't see what you just saw. You didn't hear what you just heard. It's
Don't believe what you saw. Believe what I told you.
Oh, all those other media sources, every single one of them, those are all fake news, and this one is real news.
This is the real one, yeah.
Yeah, just because there can only be one real one,
Yeah.
It's just like Highlander. All the news organizations are going to fight each other. Rupert Murdoch's got a sword. He's waiting.
Something that always makes me really uncomfortable is you'll see on, I go on Reddit and I'll go through the comments to try and find the link to the story that's not behind a paywall. And you see some of the comments, you're like, oh, look at Mitt Romney, and I'm like, being the dissenting vote. It's like, and pretty much everyone's like, yeah, that's bullshit. He only dissented there as part of the theater. It is if Mitt Romney dissents or single, look, these 5 brave Republicans voted against their GOP. It's like bullshit. They were putting on a show.
It's all political theater.
Yeah.
It all is. That's why I don't trust any of these fucks. I really don't. I would never trust anybody in power, in complete power.
Yeah.
Would you guys trust Santa Claus? Not you, Rachel, but
Yeah, because I'm Jewish. Thank you.
no. What are you talking about? Because you don't drink. Don't you have to drink to believe in Santa?
I drink and no, I don't.
I don't know. All I know is every time I start drinking, I start wishing for Christmas.
That's because you're looking in the mirror, bud. Like, oh, who's that sexy man bringing all the kids all these toys? Jolly old fat man, that's me.
That explains.
Abe is Burl Ives in his 20s.
I kicked Dr. Robotnik's ass the other day.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah, and I thought of you.
oh that's right.
Is that a weird title for a sex tape?
It-
Oh.
Of you.
I kicked her up Dr. Robotnik's ass.
I'm thinking about you, buddy.
Well, that's good. But it's difficult to not think about me being that I make up 98% of the observable universe.
I'm being nice.
Yeah, he's kind of omnipresent, so we can't not think of him.
Ha!
We knew who Burl Ives was. Why?
We have a viewer, and I don't know if that viewer knows Burl Ives.
Yeah.
That viewer can Google it.
Oh no! Wait, look. There's a picture.
I did it for him.
There's a picture of Burl Ives in his 20s. He's way more handsome than me.
Very true. Yes.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah.
Uh,
You look more like Burl Ives as the snowman from Rudolph the Red-Nosed
That was what I
Reindeer.
thought you were going for. I just imagined
Yeah.
Abe with a little vest, little top hat.
I feel like I look like Burl Ives after the funeral. So that's.
Oh, wow.
What?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hey, Alan hasn't said much tonight. How's Alan feeling?
He's all right. Yeah.
Sweebity-doo.
We kind of had an argument earlier.
About what?
Well-
About the American Legion?
Yeah, was it about the American Legion?
I told him, like, I don't know. I told him that you were going to say American Legion at least 200 times.
I didn't say it anywhere near that. You said 40.
No, I'm saying in general.
Oh, okay.
It was just that one story.
Yeah, that 40 was the one story. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. The night went on. I know you disengaged after we're done talking about the American Legion, but there was more.
And
Hey, bot, disengage.
yeah, we were arguing about the number.
We got anything else? I ain't got shit. Oh yeah, do we have a? Are we actually gonna do a punishment after this episode? Are we ever gonna do another episode again? I really enjoyed this. Like gets me through the week. Is like looking forward to this.
Well, yeah, I miss you guys too. Just kind of stuff gets in the way, and it's holiday season, so it just fucks everything up.
Oh man, holidays.
Yeah, I go pretty hermit on the holidays.
Yeah.
Me too. It's like, well, actually, it might be great this year because this sounds mean. I don't have to do anything. So.
No, I think all of us sympathize with that completely.
Yeah. And
I do.
But this time of year is like
you could let
chaotic
Arya be
usually
raised by wolves.
in my life. Like between Thanksgiving to fucking New Year's is chaotic usually. And it's because my family and just things just get like, oh, we gotta do this. We gotta Hanukkah, Christmas, my birthday, and then New Year's. It's like, I don't know. And I hate it. I hate it. So I'm hoping that I don't have to do anything.
I got a question.
I got a question.
I said it first.
Okay, ask your question.
Okay, so
what I was wondering is,
you're where's the button? So anyways, my dad drives truck.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so since the holidays just, make me want to die because they suck so much, right? It's just a terribly, terribly, terribly depressing time. The question is, hypothetically, you are allowed to choose the month of your death. Don't know what year. The month. What month do you pick? Go.
Well, for mine, I guess it kind of also depends on what your particular death fantasies are. Because one of mine is if either I get to a point where I can afford something like this, or I have a fatal disease where it's in no way, shape, or form communicable from me to anybody else. I've always liked the idea of just going somewhere where like there are a white tip reef or anywhere where there's actual like real high stakes of shark attacks, chartering a boat, slitting my wrists, jumping in the water, and waiting for nature to take its course. So in theory, those are tropical areas, so when it happens isn't super duper important, but not doing it in peak tourist season for scuba divers is probably a good idea. So I guess I'd probably say whatever the particular part of the month or year was the
Well, would you
dead
want it to
season for
happen
stuff like that.
during hurricane season or not?
Ooh, that could be fun. Although there's a risk there because I don't want to endanger anybody else. So, and I can't drive a boat. So I wouldn't want the captain to get in trouble. The captain would have to be down with it too, I suppose, because that'd be a hell of a traumatic thing to experience. But make him sign a waiver, or her. Be like, here you go, you get extra money. Don't worry about it. The legalities you don't have to worry about. But hurricane blows, the person suddenly, the captain, crew, or however many people are involved are in danger.
Yeah.
But also there's a likelihood that I might get blown into somebody's beach cabana and then there's just this corpse on their roof. Which I kind of like. But
It's really
suddenly
stick
they
it to
got a
the
whole
man.
new problem.
I'm glad that went
Their
that
windows
way.
got blown out, but now there's a fat bitch from Wisconsin on the roof.
She's definitely from Wisconsin. I heard her go, ah, as she flew across.
Right when she hit, she went, oh,
Oh!
oh, sorry. Tell your folks I said hi.
Are you
Anybody
dead?
else got an answer?
Are you dead? Oh, you betcha.
Almost. Just give me a minute.
I was gonna say July because I would want to die by water too. If I had to choose my death, you know, I always wanted to drown myself.
Thank you. Me too. It's weird.
Yeah,
That's
and
like not to shame you, but
yeah,
Yours had a little more than drowning happening there, bud.
well, see, but there's the thing. That was just one, but like when the walls are caving in and you've got that just moment of you're
Yeah.
not actually suicidal, but you're just like there's that ache
Mhm.
for it.
yeah.
One of mine is it's specifically cold water. I want to like just drown in cold water, and it's weird. I don't
Oh,
understand.
like Jack.
Just imagine Chubby looming over you going,
Come
Back!
back, wherever you are, I believe. Okay.
Yeah, break something.
But I was gonna say July, thinking that I would be here and I love summertime because I feel like I'm in a prison in this state for some reason.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah. And then I was like, no, I wouldn't want to waste this. The only time I like being alive is the summer. So, no, I'm going to in fall.
There you go.
So,
Yeah,
probably
have
like
your fun and then out you go.
September.
not to copy
Bup, bup,
you,
bup, 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 bup,
but I
bup,
feel like
bup, bup.
July would definitely be a good time because then I could go out with a bang. Like I could just like finally have all that
You gonna
fun.
strap yourself to a firecracker?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, Abe. Yeah.
Let him talk. 'Cause
That was
the
him.
firework factory sounds fun.
That was not me.
That was him.
This was me. This is
Yeah, that was him.
yeah. So, and the reason is because I love the 4th of July for no other reason than long weekend at work and fireworks. And
Yeah.
I feel like that would be like let's go hit one of those places that has the mortar launchers that you can fit your head in, and just
And just put your head in it.
just launch fireworks
Light it.
until something inevitably goes wrong, and I assure you that something would inevitably go wrong, given my history of what I attempt to do with fireworks, which is the
That
title of
sounds
my sex
ominous.
tape.
Oh, spicy.
But also because I was on my birthday in 1986, Challenger exploded about 45 seconds after takeoff. So I feel
Happy
like,
birthday.
so it's like maybe I want to go on my birthday, and but again, with it, like generally speaking, I would love to go out with like fireworks and stuff,
Okay.
because they won't. I've asked, and they will not allow me to be shot into space when I am terminally ill. So
Ah.
see, so this is a happy compromise. But I just love to be shot into space. Ultimately, that's like bucket list sort
Okay.
of like when the bucket gets.
I had
Like a queen
this thought
alien.
when you mentioned on your birthday, the Challenger exploded. Is one thing with me and my cousins is we always been very mean to each other and by words mostly, and we were trying to figure out when our great grandpa died, and it was on one of my cousin's birthdays, and we always said it's because he was born and he's ugly, and that's just like our thing to say. Like, yeah, you killed grandpa because you're ugly.
Ooh,
Jesus Christ!
I'm really glad I'm on this side.
I told you about Tub Hooper, didn't I?
I was about to change your name to Tub Pooper.
You know the story about Tub Hooper, right?
I don't.
Oh, I have a cousin who's a Tub Hooper.
How old is this
She's
cousin?
the Tub Pooper.
My cousin, we were at grandma's spending the night. She's a year older than me. I'm not going to say her name, but she's Tub Pooper.
How old was she when this story originated? Is a very important detail.
We were probably, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7, maybe. Not even 7. And we were playing in the bathtub. And at grandma's, like grandma put us in the bathtub to get ready for bed, and we have Barbies and we're playing with Barbies and they're swimming, and then all of a sudden there's this brown thing floating. And we screamed. And grandma had to take care of us. And so I like to remind her that she's the Tub Hooper. She made grandma scoop up that turd. And grandma hates her.
Oh, she had a stroke.
Patty
But
Fro.
she's for sure. Is she for sure the
Okay.
one who pooped, or were you the pooper?
Yeah, she pooped.
Yeah, she pooped. Oh, by the way, I farted during your Tub Pooper story. Damn it! It was this
It
close.
wasn't in the tub.
It was this.
Dang it.
It was this close. Oh, she was about to suck on the cigarette, but I missed it. But I was sitting back here just.
Let it rip.
Oh, this story makes me want to shit in a bathtub. Oh,
Admittedly, he has
So-
that response when he reads Reader Digest too.
I'm glad I
Oh,
don't live
man,
down
when
there.
on her honeymoon, when she got married at her wedding, I was like, I hope
You
it's not
did
a
not.
music job.
You are a horrible person.
No, she's not. No, that's amazing.
Oh my god.
I was like,
that is how you person.
oh.
Well, I like all your answers, by the way, to the question of what month would you want to die in?
It's a
Because
toss
all of
Tub
you
Pooper.
added added bonus information as to method of death, which wasn't a part of the question, but that I didn't really
Well, I
think
think
Tub
about
of poop
that.
water.
Drowning in
She
poop
wants-
water.
Oh, I said she wants to drown in the tub while her cousin poops.
Maybe there's some psychological thing going on.
That's where it came from. Yep, that's where you want to drown. All right, so what's your answer there, Chuggeroni?
It was October, but I didn't really pick a method of death. But I suppose now that I think about it, the proper method of death would be apocalyptic event, preferably
yeah.
crushed by something.
Oof.
Huge.
Why?
Me?
Abe falls to the
Any chance that could happen already?
But yeah, that would be yeah.
Don't do jumping jacks.
It gets,
Y'all mentioned water a lot, and that got me also to thinking that water would be a good way to go too, just because fast decomposition, and you're likely to just be like, oh, when they find you,
Yeah.
like, oh.
Well, and that's why I like my method, because it's going to already bring in, hopefully, my body will serve a purpose. It'll feed a bunch of sharks, but then everything that's left over, other life will continue, to consume. So hopefully there won't be enough left over for there to be much in the way of human remains to make it to shore, and just become part of the circle of life with my
Patty. Patty,
Your body is a wonderland.
you got you got the name wrong. You said other forms of life. You could have just said Abe.
You see, I was thinking like plankton.
Yeah,
And
that's me
plankton's
too.
too small.
It's that.
Granted, it's part of the Abe verse, but
I don't have-
specific organisms.
Yeah, I don't have dandruff. It's just lower life forms is what it is. It's not
Good.
crabs. Well, maybe it is crabs. Kind of.
I like crabs. Well, they'd eat me too, so I guess it comes
Yeah,
full circle.
see?
Yeah. Now what?
Abe is a gigantic single-celled organism.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am just a big mutant mitochondria. So
Let's make Abe sing.
no. I'm not singing right now.
Well,
I
why do we want to make him sing?
I never say that.
Well, yeah. Love you, Johnny.
American Legion.
But I think I'm going to American Legion my happy ass off for the night.
Okay.
So when are we on again?
It's up to Chubbs, really.
Yeah, it's pretty much up to Captain Chubbs there.
Oh man, I love doing it on the weekends, but it might, I don't know. Depends on Abe actually. I guess
Does
kind of
it?
have to do it on Fridays and Saturdays, one of the two,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you're working thirds.
Yeah. At least until the
Yeah.
child care COVID scare gets over with.
Yeah. Or I get furloughed. Fucking
Yeah.
like the way it's spiking up here, that could happen too.
Yeah.
It's
Here.
nuts.
Yeah.
It's
Nuts.
our hospital's full,
Yeah. Ours too. My
and
ours.
everybody.
my aunt
everybody-
works. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I know so many people that have it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think it was gonna get this bad where I would know, like,
Someone who
I-
had it.
tons of people that have it right now. Like, most of, like, half of my family, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
My grandpa and aunt live in Manistee, and she actually works at Schoolcraft Memorial Hospital, and she's the one who lets you into the emergency room. And apparently last week, Marquette and Petoskey each were calling fucking rinky-dink Schoolcraft, and Schoolcraft Memorial is a garbage
Yeah.
hospital. P.S. Don't go there and have any problem ever because you'll die. But they were calling them with the expectation that they could take some relief and that they could send COVID patients to Schoolcraft because they were full up already. And obviously Manistee was like, no, we got 5 beds and a horse. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, it's scary. And the horse is the chief surgeon.
Oh, that's
Bo
funny.
Jackman.
All right.
Scary shit.
My conservative fat talking ass fat also go bed.
Okay, you go bed.
Love you
Enjoy
guys.
it.
Love
you.
you.
American Legion.
We're still broadcasting.
All right.
Fuck that guy.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck that guy.
Now, you're in control. We're here till you tell us we're not.
So, yeah.
I'm
How
not
are you
trusted.
doing?
What?
How are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing just fine.